What is an outreach? How do you effectively conduct it? What are the things you need to remember? Give me 5 minutes and I'll show you how it's done. Whenever you have an area like a small barangay, you'll always have people who have difficulty accessing free healthcare services by the government. If they can't come to you, you'll have to come to them, and that is in the form of an outreach. 2 weeks ago, I did an outreach in Barangay Calaklan, and I'm going to show you how I did it. The first step is to identify a problem. In my case, it was because in that certain paroch, I have a lot of TB cases. I have a lot of defaulters in the area, hence those defaulters are taking category 2 tuberculosis medications, and I have at least 2 confirmed cases of multiple drug-resistant tuberculosis in that very paroch. So it was very important to me to identify those people in that area that needs to be treated concomitantly or at the same time as those with TB patients, so we can prevent the spread from that area to the rest of the barangay. The second step is the planning process. It's actually very easy. We just need to remember a few things. First, you need to set an initial date. In my case, it was March 13 on a Friday because it is the least busiest time of the week for our municipality. The second thing you need to do is to set the activity. In my case, it was just a small outreach, and what I wanted was first a TB lecture, then second, a mass sputum collection in that area. The third thing you need to do is to identify your champions. It is these champions that will deliver your message. It is these champions that will have that good or greater impact for your activity. And in my case, I set my champions to be first the National Tuberculosis Control Program in my city, which was Dr. Alan Interino, and the second was our barangay captain, William Umali. Of course, there is a designated barangay health counselor, which was Kagawad Arthur Alba, and we also want active participation of the paroch leaders in that area. The fourth thing you need to do is to be able to coordinate that event by using internally circulated memos or by conducting meetings with these champions so that you can have a good activity at that date that you set. And of course, nothing goes as planned, so you need to make compromises with your champions for your public health event. The third step is the conduction of the operations. You, as the health events manager, have to delegate certain tasks to people under you so that everything has to run smoothly. You, as the manager, has the most important job of them all, and that is to think. Problems will arise and solutions will present themselves, and you have to be alert to identify them. Like in my case, I didn't plan for security, but a squad of police trainees volunteered to assist us in the area. I also didn't plan for a nutrition and vaccination outreach, but our city nutritionist and EPI coordinator took this opportunity to spread their own health messages. And as always, you must be able to be flexible with your plan so that you have to create an improvised way to conduct your operation.
Pag may tanong po kayo, punta na kayo sa may likod, pag-usapan natin ang tanong natin. Okay? Mga laruan kinakain, sinusubo, akala natin okay, pero hindi naman po pala. So ano po ba ang usual na injury? Ano po ba ang injury? Ayan. Ano po ba ang injury? Ano po yun?
The last step in conducting a small outreach is to have a way to evaluate yourself. You can do this simply by making a survey that can be answered by both the participants and the facilitators, so that every time you do an outreach on any barangay or any area of your city, you will be able to improve yourself and get better and better every time. And I'm Dr. Zero Miller for the Zero MD Show. Thank you very much for watching this episode. If you have comments or suggestions, or if you have questions, you can use the comments section below. You can ask me about our topic of the day, which is conducting a small outreach. Also, if you are on Facebook, you can follow my page at facebook.com/zeromelia. And I can also be found at Twitter. You can follow my daily public health tweets at twitter.com/0md. Make sure to subscribe to my channel here on YouTube if you want more by clicking on youtube.com/zeromelia, and or by using this video, you can find that subscribe button below. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Dr. Zero Melia. Mabuhay!